So apparently they speak German outside of Germany.
We are Lisa and Greg, an American couple living abroad in Spain. If you're curious about the crazy, funny, and surprising differences between the U.S. and Europe, you came to the right place. Ooh, all right.
You claim it too.
You claim to the right place.
Okay.
All right. This is brought to you by Ollie Richards.
Yeah.
And Lisa will include a link in the description so you can show him some love. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Yeah. It's 17 weird places they speak German. This is recommended by Antonia. Antonia? Antonia.
Sí.
Or Antonia. However you want to say it.
However you want to say it.
We're learning Spanish, so it's Antonia.
Yeah, we say stuff in Spanish we don't need to.
But yeah, we know this guy because he's
a polyglot.
He
knows different languages. And
and I watched his videos about Spanish and learning Spanish and stuff like that. I think we even have one of his books.
Yeah.
His Spanish books.
Yeah. So this should be interesting. I'm curious to know about this. I think I do know that. I know that in Texas they have New Braunfels.
Oh, New Braunfels?
This is close to where we used to live. I think it has like some German roots, and I know there's other places too.
Oh, so I wonder if that's what he means, like certain cities all throughout the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll find out. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Which country do you think this welcome sign is in? And where on earth is the Germany of the Caribbean? Well, I found a whole lot of places in the world where fascinating German communities exist and some very curious stories. But first, the fatherland.
Okay.
The fatherland. Germany.
Ich heiße Trixie und ich wohne in der Nähe von Hamburg. Ich bin in einer kleinen Stadt nahe Hannover aufgewachsen und dann immer mehr in den Norden gewandert.
Ich arbeite als Schulleiter.
Ich bügle als Deutschlehrer.
Ich arbeite als Lehrer.
Just because it's Germany doesn't mean there isn't some interesting dialect stuff going on. During Napoleon's time, the Hunsrück region was briefly part of France, and this German dialect has a few words that sound rather French.
Here we go.
Yeah, that last one doesn't, but I can explain. Simple story. In
wait,
1800s Hunsrück.
Oh, banana. Okay.
Oh.
And then off we go. What?
Standard German. Vorwärts.
It's F. Yeah. Okay.
Wärts. Vorwärts. Los.
And then
Ihr.
Oh, I don't know how French does double L's.
Da. And banana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that last one doesn't, but I can explain. Simple story. In 1800s Hunsrück, they didn't really know much about bananas yet, and so they called it a yellow fat bean. A century later, they figured that bananas must come from Greece, and so they gave it a Greek name, and I guess it stuck. Even today, there are many ways to speak German in Germany, but German is actually an official language in 6 countries: Germany, Austria, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. And there are
Did you know that?
It's an official language in those countries.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Germany, Austria, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I do feel like
Luxembourg,
yeah.
we knew that.
Has multiple.
We knew that because of Mel.
Yeah,
in
the Discord.
Group. Yeah. Mel is somebody in the Discord community.
She's from Luxembourg.
Who's awesome.
In Switzerland. Okay. I didn't know it was official there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
German-speaking populations in all of these countries too. Basically, Europe.
Whoa. You just slow down there, Ollie. Hold on.
And there are German-speaking populations in all of these countries too.
Oh, Italy, Spain. Okay. Poland.
Spain?
Okay. Those make sense. Spain doesn't make sense, but okay. I wonder where that's at.
I don't know. Poland, Romania, France. I mean, it makes sense, but okay.
Kazakhstan. Okay.
Kazakhstan.
Basically, Europe loves German. In Belgium, only 1% of the
Me too, Ollie.
people speak German, and they are mostly in this tiny area of Wallonia. It used to belong
What?
Only 1%.
Oh, okay.
to Germany until World War I came along.
Äpfel, Äpfel, lecker, lecker, leben, leben.
Du hast aber so ein schönes Lächeln. Es geht auch für die Zunge.
Austrian German mostly has standard German grammar, but a unique vocabulary and lots of different dialects. Check out these 2 totally different words for plum.
Mein Name ist Desiree Dietlin, ich komme aus Basel-Land.
Wait, Do we miss the words from Plum? The two words?
I think she's saying it.
Aus Asch in der Schweiz. Und meine Muttersprache ist Schweizerdeutsch, wie ihr gehört, Baseldeutsch.
This is Swiss German. Don't you think it sounds pretty? Soft around.
No, we missed it. I think it's right here, maybe. Hold on.
German grammar, but a unique vocabulary and lots of different dialects. Check out these two totally different words for
right
here.
He went too fast.
Ollie, you did that fast.
Yeah.
Flamen.
Flama?
Yeah, that's totally different.
And Zvetska. Zvetska.
Plum.
Easy word.
Mein Name ist Desiree Dietlin. Ich komme aus Basel-Land, aus Asch in der Schweiz. Und meine Muttersprache ist Schweizerdeutsch, wie ihr gehört, Baseldeutsch.
This is Swiss German. Do you think it sounds pretty? Soft around the edges, I'd say. Although I believe the Swiss German dialect is pretty hard to understand, even for other Germans.
Oh, really?
I think I understood in the beginning. She said her name is something. She said Minama is something.
Per ma già fa parte facile, dice Ligerz. Ligerz.
Okay.
Begerz. I know in German it's like Begetz. So Begerz.
Cosa fai, was machst du, was tust.
Like tun.
Che sarebbe was tust du, però da noi si dice, non si dice was machst du, si dice was tust. Dove vai, wohin gehst du, wo gehst du hin.
Wow. So, remember this welcome sign I showed you earlier? If you guessed that it was from Italy, well, you got it right. It's a village called Isim in the Aosta Valley. People here speak Walser German, which is an outlying dialect of Alemannic German that's actually considered to be a separate language. Check this out.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh.
Mein Olten hatte ist. My grandfather came from Gabi. My grandmother from Isime. Oh, okay.
So what's the deal? Well, their ancestors migrated here in medieval times, and you can see how very isolated these valleys are. It's the perfect place to keep an archaic dialect alive. But I'm excited to take you out of Europe now. Are you ready? By the way, I have lots more of these language stories I want to share with you. So if you're enjoying this so far, click these little buttons around the screen and more will follow.
Wir stehen jetzt vor dem Farmhaus. Können Sie etwas über die Geschichte erzählen?
Ja, das Haus ist von meinen Urgroßeltern erbaut, die 1890 aus Deutschland ausgewandert sind.
German is big in Namibia. So many of the street names and building names.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
No.
I mean, I didn't know any of these, but I had no clue.
Names are in German, and many Germans live in pretty colonial towns like these. Also, have you seen the mind-blowing desertscapes? Namibia used to be a colony of the German Empire, and up to 30,000 Namibians still speak German as a native tongue. Wow. It used to be a co-official language, but it's now a national language along with English, Afrikaans, and several indigenous languages.
Ich heiße Wilhelmina. Ich bin 8 Jahre alt.
So cute. Well, since Germans have been here for so long, it's really not surprising that indigenous locals also know German phrases.
Und was für mich schwierig war die Aussprache. Die Aussprache muss immer gut sein. Zum Beispiel, ich habe gesagt, wie heißt das? Ich heiße.
German people love South Africa, and there are around 12,000 living there who speak German as a first language. Many are expats just living it up in South Africa. I mean, they do get to have all of this. There are also many fourth-generation immigrants. What's interesting is a lot of the original Germans in South Africa were not immigrants, but came on work contracts to the Dutch East India Company in the Cape, and later the Natal Cotton Company. When the cotton failed, they simply stayed and made a new life. One of the biggest German communities live in and around a little Natal town called Wartburg, which was named after a castle in Germany. You know that one where Martin Luther translated the...
What, does that look familiar?
No, it's a German word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bible into German. Of course you know that. Anyway, pretty awesome to hear indigenous South Africans speaking German. Now, real quick, do you want to visit one of these German-speaking communities and actually speak with the locals in German? Well, you've got to get some speaking practice then before you jump on a plane. And the sponsor of today's video helps you do exactly that. Lingoda is an online language school where you can take classes with native level teachers and really immerse yourself in the language from wherever you are in the world. I'm really impressed with how committed these guys are to helping language learners improve their skills. You can choose between small online classes with a maximum of 5 students or private one-on-one classes. This is a nice change of pace from large classes where you get almost zero time to actually practice speaking. And the more speaking practice you get, the faster your skills and confidence will grow. They teach German, yes, but they also teach Spanish, French, English, and business English too. Another cool thing is that they have classes available 24 hours a day. How do they fit it in? So you can always find something to fit your schedule and time zone. They can even meet you where you are, whether you're beginner, advanced, or anywhere in between. You can choose your own class topics, practice exercises and quizzes, and get personal feedback from the teacher. So look, if speaking is your focus, you'll find all sorts of help and support with Lingoda. And if you use the code OLLY2023, that's OLLY 2023, you'll even get a 30% exclusive discount. Remember, OLLY2023, link in the description below, so you're in good company. And thank you, Lingoda, for sponsoring the video. You guys are awesome. Now, back to German language communities all around the world.
Thanks, Lingoda.
Okay.
Well, the journey of many of these immigrants begins in some of the most unexpected of places, and some of the routes and paths they took were so bizarre, they've piqued the intrigue of many around the world.
Yo soy de Austria. Nací en Austria, con madre alemana de Hamburgo, que queda bastante lejos.
There's a secret German village in Argentina,
That's weird. Did you understand that? I kind of understood what she was saying.
Yeah. Was she saying that in Spanish?
No, but it sounded like it.
Oh, it sounded like it.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to hear it again.
Were so bizarre, they've piqued the intrigue of many around the world.
Yo soy de Austria. Nací en Austria. Con madre alemana de Hamburgo, que
Oh, it is in Spanish.
Yeah, in Spanish.
Wow.
queda bastante lejos.
There's a secret German village in Argentina, La Cumbrecita. It's a meticulously recreated Swiss-German village with quite a story. The original pioneers of this town migrated from Berlin to Buenos Aires in the 1930s.
I'm sure it wasn't on the airplane.
No.
But, I mean, maybe it was.
They built Bavarian-esque cottages and alpine chalets. They sold plots to friends, and there was one rule. You have to build only Swiss-German style. They even planted trees that would make it look like Bavaria. Well, today about 1,500 people still live there, but not just there, because 8% of Argentinians say they have German ancestry, and that's more than 3 million Argentinians, even if only 500,000 of them actually speak the language. But there's one Latin American country with even more German speakers.
Viele kommen in Trachten. Für die Blumenauer ist es eine Tradition und für die Besucher ein Spaß.
Funny. This is in Brazil.
Fun fact. Oktoberfest in Santa Catarina is considered to be the biggest German festival in the Americas and the second biggest Oktoberfest celebration in the world. Who knew? Anyway, Brazilian German is strongly influenced by Portuguese and to a lesser extent by Italian and indigenous languages. And there are about 3 million who do actually speak German at home, not just in their dreams.
I think I know what she means. As I see everywhere around me, a world I'd never expected to find in the land of sun, sea and samba.
Wie geht's, Dietmar? Gut. Gut? Ja, ja. Geradeaus.
In Espírito Santo, they speak a dialect called East Pomeranian, and the main variety of German in Brazil has this long name that I just cannot pronounce, so don't judge. I'm still getting to German.
Der Volga steht schon vor der Tür, mit Weib und Kind marschieren wir.
Here's an interesting story for you. Ever heard of Volga Germans? Well, Volga Germans are German Russians, and between the 1870s and 1910s, about 320,000 of them came to Colorado from the Russian steppes of the Volga River. They'd been invited to Russia by Catherine the Great to establish 104 German villages, but later Russia revoked many of their privileges, so off they went to South America instead. Here's a little language sample for you to check out.
Okay.
Oh.
Wir wollen.
It's somewhat similar.
Gern.
Like I bet. Like if you spoke German, you could probably get what they were saying. Volga German dialect.
Oh, you mean the difference between the two?
Like it's similar enough. I don't know. Reading and pronunciation and speaking is probably totally different because I know. In the Discord they've said that.
Yeah, I mean, because like Kirsche, again, and then Kirish.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not familiar with these words, you would probably be like, what? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you would maybe get the gist.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Alemanes siempre salen por la cabeza en primer lugar del mundo. Bueno, según los expertos en esto, ¿verdad? Dicen que los alemanes tienen la mayor parte del juicio del mundo.
Nueva Germania is a district of San Pedro department in Paraguay, not too far from the capital Asunción. Strange story, there was once a German effort to create an Aryan colony. It was founded as a German settlement in 1887 by the brother-in-law of the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. The plan was a failure, thank goodness, and many of its founders abandoned the colony, but not all of them. And today, most of the population in the area still speak a mixture of German and Guarani. Imagine that. Not my strangest story of the day, mind you. Wait till we go down under.
Oh. Venezuela.
In 1843, a group of 390 immigrants from Germany's Black Forest arrived in another forest in Venezuela. They were scientists, naturalists, writers, and painters, and they founded a village called Colonia Tovar. It was forbidden to marry outside the colony, but eventually the Misty Mountains worked their magic. Anyway, today it's called the Germany of the Caribbean, and they're pretty famous for hosting their own version of Oktoberfest, but the dancing does not stop there.
Okay.
Canada.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
You probably know that English and French are official languages of Canada, but did you know that the city of Kitchener in Ontario was once named Berlin? Yep, German heritage has been concentrated there for a long time, and it's a large and vibrant community. If you love Oktoberfest, this is a good place to be. It's the biggest Oktoberfest in North America. I am not forgetting British Columbia, huge German community there too. Those of you from the US, I really want to hear if you've ever encountered these next two types of German. So German immigrants in the Midwest came from different parts of Europe and Russia and settled in communities in Missouri, Kansas, and one very well-known community in Bismarck, North Dakota. Actually, the Dakotas are pretty interesting. Apparently, they're the only states where German is the most common language spoken at home after English. But two special varieties got my attention.
Nu haben sie als Jüngste gespielt bis 9:30, wenn unsere Schule noch gestartet hat. Dann haben wir als die Bell gerungen. Es war ein stupid Schulhaus. Und wir haben alle 8 Grades gehabt. Es waren 2 von uns Teachers. Ich hätte...
People in Pennsylvania Dutch don't just say hello. They'll say, wie bist du heute? Which means, how are you doing today? And you have to respond with something snappy. I usually say something like, ich bin ganz gut, ich bin so ziemlich. Ganz gut means very good or completely good. But there are a lot of different types of phrases that people use on a regular basis. Some people say, good morning, gute Maria. Good afternoon is gute Namiddag, and good evening is guten Abend.
Pennsylvania Dutch? Well, it's an American minority language, and not Dutch at all, but a German dialect. Dutch is actually supposed to be Deutsch, and Deutsch doesn't mean Dutch, it means German. I know, one of those things obviously designed to make us crazy. Anyway, the community was formed by German immigrants and is still alive and well on the East Coast.
All the Amish people do know the Pennsylvania Dutch. Some states have a very different accent and they'll use different words, but we can still understand each other. It's just, some people say frock and some people say rock. That's the name for dress.
At least in the Amish communities.
For sure. Vår großvater, der ist gekommen ungefähr 1866 lang.
So, mein Mann und ich, wir haben immer draußen auf der Ranch gewohnt. Mein Mann hat für andere Leute gearbeitet, wo ein größeres Stück Land hatten. Und so haben wir Schaf und Ziehen und Vieh gezogen. Und wir haben immer noch Rambly, Schaf, die was man scheren tut.
Isn't Texas supposed to be...
Oh.
That sounds... I don't know what that sounds like.
I don't know. It almost sounds like a mixture of German and English.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just her accent.
Maybe.
All cowboys and cattle? Well, maybe, but Fredericksburg is the home of Texas German, which is more like 1800s German with a Texan twang. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. And there's a reason why German in Texas never disappeared. The original German settlers refused to learn English, so they kept their German dialect pure. Well, for as long as you can do that in Texas. Anyway, today, Texas has one of the largest German communities in the southern US. Okay, ready to meet the most free-spirited German out there? He chose a good spot.
Ik woon in Mexico, in Chihuahua, een gedietje dorpa. En wat ik schaffen is, ik schaf bij een, ik weet niet hoe dat plottig moet zeggen, maar het is een hotel van cabins, wat we dan uitdragen. En dat zijn dan zinnen waar mensen kunnen voor een lange tijd blijven, of bis van stukje blijven, zodat we ik schaffen en ik dat van de mensen willen nemen.
What was that? Let's see. Mexico has around 200,000 standard German speakers, and how's this for numbers? There are over 3,000 German language schools in Mexico, second only to Brazil. These campuses in particular are the biggest German language schools in all the Americas. But the young lady in this video isn't exactly speaking standard German. She's one of thousands of German Mennonites living in Latin America. Mennonites are a religious group who reject modern technology and live off the land. So this interesting dialect is a variety of Low German, although the kids do study standard German in school.
The historic town of
Yeah.
Handorf has been passionately preserved by the locals. Its German heritage can be seen in the many original buildings. The German culture spills onto the streets.
Freut mich, ja?
Ja, wir haben die Wurzel ausgesoffen.
Immer gibt's was Neues.
Since his friend Gordy died 4 years ago. Oh, so he's probably happy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Culture spills onto the streets.
Freut mich, ja?
Ja, wir haben die Wurzel ausgesoffen.
Immer gibt's was Neues.
It's nearly hair raising up my backside, to meet them that can talk with you.
There's a dialect in the Adelaide Hills called Barossa German that was once a hotbed of German language. A lot of immigrants started coming to Australia from 1838, like the 38 Lutheran families escaping religious persecution. They started a little village called Handorf, famous place now, the oldest surviving German settlement in Australia. Anyway, this guy was quite the maverick. He arrived in 1855, aged 27, got married and moved into a tree. You heard me. The happy couple started their family of 16 children and named their first 7 sons Johann. I mean, what else are you going to call them? Later, other Germans moved into this area. They started a school and a church, and well, that's all it takes to make a community. And of course, the language gradually took on some Aussie elements. It got the name Barossa Deutsch. There are even Barossa words in Australian vocabulary. Heard of these?
Oh, Schnitter.
Schnitter? Frites?
Sandwich. Frites. Kegel. In Butcher.
Butcher?
Burger? Maybe it's Burger. I don't know.
Butcher.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyway, the Herbigs now have over 800 descendants, and Australia now has 75,600 German speakers. Precisely, I'll have you know, and over 1 million with German ancestry. Guys, don't be mad at me if I've missed your German dialect. I'm leaving space for you to tell us about it. Let us know in the comments if I've missed anything here. So now that we know where the world's German communities are, surely we should ask, where did the German language come from in the first place?
Yeah.
Don't know? Lucky you. You can watch that fascinating story right here. Which country?
Well, that was
I feel
good.
like we've seen where, I don't even remember.
Well, not from him.
No, yeah.
From just
that
words.
Other guy, yeah.
Rob, yeah.
Yeah, that's so interesting how, I mean, it's inevitable our ancestors just travel around the world. But what's interesting is that it sticks.
Yeah.
That culture and the language sticks.
Right.
So far away from the motherland, the fatherland.
That's true. And I think because, obviously back then it's harder to travel.
Yeah.
So when somebody gets there, they stay there for a longer time.
That's true.
Like here, you think that's, in today's world, it's like you can travel anywhere and you don't have to stay forever. So
we could be in Spain just for a short minute.
Yeah.
And then take off and, it's just easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But they settle and it kind of grows and, hopefully that the language never dies off in these small villages.
Yeah, because I have seen some, I don't remember where, but I remember seeing somewhere, I think in the United States, that there was a town that still spoke German, but it was dying.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So, but that was really good. Thank you, Antonia, for recommending that.
Yay.
That was a great video. And if you're out there and you are a German speaker, I mean, please do share if there's any places that you know. Did you understand a lot of these that they were sharing?
Yeah.
So,
Did you know that German was spoken in so many different countries and places that you wouldn't think?
Yeah, that's
South
true.
Africa and Argentina. I mean, just wouldn't think.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
all right.
Crazy.
Well, we do have a Patreon. We have a paid option and a free option. So feel free to go over there and support the channel if you like. And we do have a Discord link that is included with both of those options. And we have a great time, have a lot of great conversations in the Discord. So come on over. And as always, thanks for stopping by. And we will see you on the next video.
Bye.
Peace.